Good Tuesday, everyone. Thanks for stopping by. Garden State Weather and GardenStateWeather.blogspot.com providing superior forecasting for the northern mid-Atlantic region 24 hours a day. I'm forecaster Robert Smith after a stormy Monday afternoon and Monday night into early this morning. This is the video forecast discussion with improving conditions on the way for the rest of today for Tuesday, the 21st of April, 2015. Monday was a quite impressive rain event across the region, including the showers and thunderstorms with lightning and hail in them that moved across portions of the region late last night, early this morning. That's now moving off the coast. We had a lot of lightning strikes too. We'll show you that in a moment. What's impressive is the amount of precipitation that has fallen, anywhere from less than a half of an inch to over 2 inches of rain across the entire I-95 to New York corridor during last night and early this morning. While I'm waiting on the 7 a.m. observations, surface observations to come in, we can show you the visible satellite loop or image this morning. The thicker cloud deck and showers are moving out of the region. There's still a cold front making its way across the region with scattered cloud cover, but improving conditions across the region during this morning. You can see the channeling on the water vapor. Most of the lifting is down to the north and east as the surface trough and cold front are working their way through the region. There's a lot of downsloping air and sinking air, which means improving weather conditions for the rest of today. You can see this on Doppler radar and get in on a closer mosaic here. Here is the cold front moving through the region, the last vestiges of the showers moving through the region this morning, and then improving conditions for the remainder of today. You can see this quite nicely with some of the storm reports from last night and early today as well, showing lots of wind damage with the showers and thunderstorms, even some hail that was being reported along the coast here. This is in Lincroft around the coast in I guess that's Monmouth County there, with some hail early this morning as the showers propagated from southwest to northeast just ahead of the cold front. And last night I pointed out that the warm front was having a hard time making it through the region. It finally did so late last night, begrudgingly and much slower than the mesoscale models were indicating. This is a current look at the Doppler radar and also where the cold front and a meso low is located along the front as it makes its way into northwestern New Jersey. The front is actually passed further to the east now than this is showing. And this is showing the current lightning strikes across the region. Most of them are over the ocean right now. There's a few just exiting the coastline with scattered showers across central and eastern Long Island. There's a few lightning strikes in these, mainly over the ocean rather than the land, and these showers are falling apart as the cold front comes through. Okay, let's get into the watches, warnings, and advisories. We have small craft advisories in effect until 6 p.m. this evening. West winds now coming in at 15 to 20 knots, gust up to 25 knots. Seas are choppy at 6 to 9 feet. From, let's say, right on Sandy Hook all the way out to eastern Long Island, here we have small craft advisories in effect again till 7 tonight or 6 tonight. Seas 7 to 10 feet, 5 to 8 feet tonight, and 4 to 6 feet on Wednesday. So it's going to be choppy out there. On the back bays here in south of Baltimore, we still have a coastal flood advisory until 10 this morning, and that's for tidal anomalies of 1 and 1.5 feet above normal. Back bays here of the Chesapeake and the Delaware here, so small craft advisories until 6 this evening for westerly winds now coming in at 10 to 20 knots, gust up to 25 knots, and seas 2 to 4 feet. Of course, here in Connecticut, we still have that ongoing flood warning, and it does continue as the flood waters begin to, the flood stage is at 7 feet, and it is currently at 7.3 feet, and it's supposed to diminish during the next couple of hours. But then again, this was forecast to diminish over the last couple of days, and antecedent rain over the last 24 hours means that this will probably be ongoing a little bit further than is indicated. 7 a.m. observations this morning shows the cold front has now made its way through northwestern New Jersey, and it's just getting to the coastline right now. Over the last couple of hours, precipitation is becoming a lot lighter, and we have a little bit of light rain around Kennedy this morning, and quite a bit of fog too out on eastern Long Island where there is a fog advisory in effect. We have some visibilities 1/4 to 1/8 of an inch of a mile, 1/8 of a mile. And these conditions will be improving later this morning into the early afternoon. Everybody's going to go sunny during the afternoon, so everything is improving as the cold front comes through, but there's still quite a bit of mixed and low-level cloud cover around the region. Temperatures this morning are generally uniform. They're generally running anywhere from the low to the mid-50s, and we're going to respond nicely with a westerly wind this afternoon with temperatures moving into the 60s, which is at seasonal levels. On the aviational weather deck this morning, the front hasn't passed yet through eastern Long Island, so we have a considerable amount of fog out on islip and points to the east near Suffolk. Conditions improving to MVFR already across the terminals in northwestern New Jersey, mostly VFR outside of that. And for the rest of today, we're going to experience improving conditions. Any isolated showers will wax and wane over the next couple of hours, and everything will go as the winds shift to the west-northwest, already doing so, developing this afternoon. Conditions becoming VFR everywhere, and that will be a good day today for the rest of today. Winds will increase out of the west-northwest, especially after sunrise, and mix with the winds from aloft. The wind gust up to 25 to 30 knots expected through the day. The gusts will drop off around sunset tonight and become more southwesterly overnight. Wednesday is another busy day, mainly VFR conditions in the morning, sub-VFR conditions in the afternoon with showers and possible thunderstorms as a cold front again moves through the region. Gusty southwest winds exceeding 30 knots, especially in the proximity of any showers. Wednesday night through Friday night, VFR conditions expected. Some gusty daytime northwest winds expected with the mixing of the day. Saturday VFR conditions, and right now outside of Newark, it's just busy out there. It's 56 degrees, dew point 54, humidity 93%. The wind is now west at 7. The cold front has passed through. Visibility 5 miles in fog, but improving conditions. Scattered clouds, a few at 3,500, 9,000. 11,000 and broken with the high top Cirrus at 25,000. Conditions improving for today. For Philadelphia right now, we're in MVFR, but improving. Temperatures already up to 60, dew point 54, humidity 80%. The wind is already out of the west at 16 miles per hour. A few clouds at 1300 and 2100 and 32,000 overcast. So improving conditions for today with VFR conditions in place, but breezy gusterly winds. Large-scale 500 millibar flow pattern from Google Earth mapping shows the cutoff low here, the closed low north of the Great Lakes here, another closed low to the southwest off of California, and a convergence of the two, subtropical jet stream here, polar jet stream here, blocking over the top in the northern Atlantic. That means a negative NAO, slightly negative Arctic ice oscillation means that these cutoff lows are going to be a problem with cooler weather, backdoor fronts that stall out, warm fronts that don't make it through the region. In other words, we've got a rough pattern coming up, a cool pattern, and one that's going to be highly volatile and active. And with an active pattern in place and lots of gusty winds around the region over the next couple of days, you can expect the pollen to be on the high side today, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Maple, juniper, and poplar. Latest rapid refresh 500 millibar analysis in water vapor channel. Lots of drying is ongoing now and will continue throughout the day. Here's our upper low, closed off over and just over the Great Lakes here. And vortexes or disturbances will circumnavigate this flow. There's another cold front that will be passing through tomorrow afternoon, and it does mean business with low to mid-level lapse rates that are going to be steep enough to provide enough lifting for showers and thunderstorms to propagate the area during the afternoon as another cold front moves through the region. Hourly morning surface chart from weatherroadandoak.com and Digital Atmosphere software shows the cold front already moving through the region. Here comes our westerly flow, and other spokes of energy will be circumnavigating this during tomorrow with more showers and thunderstorms moving across the region, especially in the afternoon. Temperatures going forward this afternoon and again tomorrow afternoon will be in the 60s before the secondary cold front comes through tomorrow with showers and thunderstorms along it. And then by the time we get into Thursday, it's going to be quite chilly with temperatures ranging anywhere from the upper 40s to low and mid 50s around the region, which is much well below average for this time of the year. And with the upper low in place and migrating slowly into southeastern Canada and the northern New England states into the weekend, we're going to find spokes of energy in weak troughs, cold fronts, and diurnally driven showers and thunderstorms with self-destruct sunshine during the afternoon hours tomorrow and possibly again on Thursday. This is what's going to occur. We could find an outlier shower around the region late tonight, early tomorrow morning to the north and west. This is the latest NAM forecast. Tomorrow looks much more impressive. As we head into the afternoon hours, we could find a line of showers and thunderstorms that could produce strong gusty winds, a little bit of hail and lightning in them as they propagate as the cold front moves through the region. So tomorrow afternoon is going to be a little bit stormy. We're going to have to pay attention because these thunderstorms are capable of frequent lightning, some small hail, and heavy downpours across the region. GFS forecast into motion. Here comes the cold front tomorrow. Showers and thunderstorms on it with the GFS showing that. Then drying, downsloping northwesterly winds, breezy conditions. Even on Thursday afternoon, there could still be a few rain showers around the region. Could be chilly too. 528 millibar thicknesses here means that chilly temperatures on Thursday morning. Could be a little bit of, well, frost, basically north of the New Jersey border here into the Hudson River Valley, and the growing season has already started within the last week. We should have air mass recovery a little bit during the weekend, and by the time we get into Saturday, it looks like another system will be passing to our south, another system coming up for the early part of next week to our south as the upper low continues to move slowly away in this blocky pattern that we have. Downsloping northwesterly flow, chilly air mass in place over the weekend, so temperatures way below normal for this time of the year, and that was mentioned that would be a case this late spring. This spring indeed, and propagating backdoor cold fronts and showers with disturbances cutting through the flow. It means that there is still going to be the outlier chances of showers around the Delmarva region again late Tuesday and early Wednesday of next week too. And it doesn't look like the air mass is going to fully recover until probably the mid to the late part of next week. So we're definitely in for a much chillier weather pattern over the next 10 days. So you're definitely going to need to keep the umbrella handy in and out of showers and thunderstorms over the next couple of days too. And a coat too, because the weather is generally going to be cool. The normal highs this time of the year are in the mid 60s, and we'll be running below that by the time we get into Thursday, Friday, and the weekend as well. For everything live, it's Garden State Weather, gardenstateweather.blogspot.com, Twitter, Facebook, and Google+. I'm forecaster Robert Smith. Have a safe and beautiful Tuesday. We'll be back in video form on Wednesday morning.